How's it going, everyone? This is Fallen from No Pants Gamers. I'm just doing a quick re-upload of my first impressions for Zac, the newest champion in League of Legends. Just a quick summary, he is an AP bruiser. Hello, Nasus. He is an AP bruiser type champion, which character model scales off health, so if you build a lot of health on him, he... Go away, AFK warning, you son of a bitch. Sorry about that. Anyway, so if you scale, build health, his character model will actually increase in size, depending on how much health you have. All of his abilities scale cost health, except for his ultimate. Okay, his passive is called Cell Division. Each time Zac hits an enemy with an ability, it chunks off a bit of his goo and it flies off. And if you pick it up, it heals you for a percentage amount of health. If you want to read all these info tips, just pause the video. Okay, so his Q is called Stretching Strike. It is just a quick little skill shot that deals magic damage and slows by a significant amount. This is it here. Okay, his second ability is called Unstable Matter. Costs 4% of his current health, and it changes depending on how many points you have in the ability. Basically, it's just a quick little explosion that deals magic damage to everyone in the area that gets hit by it. And it's a percentage of health based, so it's just a quick little explosion like that. It's pretty short cooldown, so it's pretty easy to get off quite a few in a fight. His E is called Elastic Slingshot, costs 12% of his current health, and the first use is a charge up, increasing the range that he flies, and the second use is the leap. So this is it here, charges up, and slingshot. Personally, this is one of my favorite of his abilities because it sets up for a lot of amazing things to happen with it, including ganks from positions that most champions cannot utilize. So for example, over really large walls, such as if I had a ward right here and I could see that the enemies in or whatever was doing jungle, I could just sit here and fly right on top of him before he even knew it was coming. As you see, when I hit these mobs, little bits fly off of me. I can pick those up and use them to heal.
Don't be such a stiff.
It's quite a fast jungler. His Q does quite a lot of damage. He's quite a versatile jungler and a strong jungler as well because of the being able to heal up every time you hit them. Okay, and his passive finally. His ultimate is called Let's Bounce. Doesn't cost anything. He turns into a ball and he bounces 4 times and he knocks up and slows down enemies. And also deals damage to them. You cannot be knocked up more than once, similar to Wukong's ultimate. So you would get knocked out once, and then you'll be slowed, and then you continually take damage, but you will not get knocked up again. I'll just give you a quick example. Here it is here. While you're in your ultimate form, you cannot use any of your other abilities except for your W, the explosion. You can still use that. I've been using Woda this game. I found it's actually pretty useful, not having to worry so much about losing health to deal damage. Anyway, I'll give you an example of what happens when he dies now. It's similar to Anivia's egg in that you get revived. It's a pretty long cooldown, but it is pretty strong itself. Come at me, dragon. So you can die in different positions. There we go. So they fire out all different directions, and they all crawl back to the center. And once it reaches the center, you will be revived for the depending. Okay, bye, Garen. Depending on how many of your little bloblets, their word, not mine, get back to the center, up to 50%. Okay, so any bloblets after that, you are revived with 10 to 50% health depending on the health of the surviving bloblets. Each bloblet has 10% of Zac's maximum health, and 50% of his armor and magic resistance. It's a 5-minute cooldown, so it is quite long. Longer than Anivia's, I believe, but it is very good. He does have quite a big burst potential. If you have enough ability power. I've only got a small amount in this game. Anyway, some other positions that could be used for ganking is... This is one of my favorites. So far as I know, any person that would get close is Kha'Zix's and Tristana's jump from here to here. So if my teammate over here was requiring assistance, they could run down to this bush, I could be sitting here, and they would not see me coming. Because, in all honesty, who wards that position there? No one. Alright, well that's pretty much it. I'll just go over the emotes pretty quickly. One. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks a lot like the ghost from Ghostbusters. It's probably a reference. Don't quote me on that.
Go big, or go home! It's not how much you can lift, it's how good you look!
His dance, I have no idea what it's from. And his laugh. He takes a girly pose after he laughs. Sometimes. He's not going to do it because I'm trying to show you. Oh god! Well then. I think that'll end the video. Like and favorite, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time.